So a lot of you might not know this, but white privilege actually exists. I'm an example of it. And what I mean by that is where I currently live, which is Southeast Asia. White privilege really doesn't exist within America. The reason that it actually does exist when you travel around the globe is because of your color of skin. They assume, based on where you likely come from, that you have more money than other people will. Because we have the American dollar, we are blessed with the world's reserve currency backing us, that which historically everybody else has sought after. If they assume that you have that in greater frequency to their fellow countrymen, they are going to treat you differently, with more respect. In every society that I've lived in, and I lived in 7 different countries now, the people at the bottom of the ladder are treated disrespectfully to some degree because they don't have money. Even in Thailand, there's a lower class of Burmese because things are so bad right now over in Burma that they're coming here and supplying cheap labor. And these people are often treated as minions. I see them as human beings, but the Thais here believe that they are superior to them because the Burmese don't have as much money as the Thais do, whereas Americans are almost certainly going to have much more money than the average Thai. And if you are white and speak in an American accent, as I do, then they're going to just assume that and give you automatic respect. Automatically, they're going to smile at you and treat you in a different manner because they assume, once again, that you are at a higher socioeconomic level than they are, and maybe they can benefit from getting to know you. So everywhere you go, because of the color of your skin, they interpret that in terms of your social class, your economic class, and they will treat you very differently than they would if you were of Burmese skin color. And the Burmese are usually a little bit darker than the Thais. You can tell people a little bit apart in Southeast Asia. The Cambodians, for example, often have wider noses, almost like it's slightly akin to an African nose. So you can tell the little variations, oftentimes, not always, of people where they're from because they grew up geographically more isolated. And thus these features cemented themselves into place amongst the gene pool. But again, white privilege does exist, but it's not in America. It's definitely not in Europe, but it does exist when you travel to poor parts of the world that aren't white, because the assumption that they're going to make about your, as I said, socioeconomic well-being.